What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a new video, guys. So today we're actually on our way to BMW. Yesterday we ended up dropping off, well, I say dropping off the 335, but we ended up getting the 335 towed to BMW. Apparently they have a water pump warranty for N54. So if any of you guys have an N54 and your water pump throws a code or has any problems, BMW will replace it for free, apparently. So I went ahead, dropped off my 335. My water pump had indeed failed, so I got it replaced. So we're going over there right now to pick it up. Super excited because I've been honestly waiting so long for this car. It's more or less just been a logistical problem to get it done. But today it's finally done. We're picking it up and we're gonna be driving it properly for the first time. So super excited about that. So let's go ahead, jump over to BMW. Alright guys, so we just picked it up from BMW, as you guys can see. Runs and drives now, thankfully. And we still got this problem, guys, where everything, like the cluster doesn't work for whatever reason. I still can't figure it out. I replaced the fuses and everything. Still having that issue. Hopefully gonna get that sorted. Maybe it's the cluster that needs to be replaced, or maybe some wiring that needs to get redone. I don't know. So I don't know what the big deal is with this. I don't understand why it's doing it. But yeah, we got the water pump replaced. I'll go ahead and throw up some pictures of what other damage there is. So actually one of the pulleys, I think it was not the power steering, it was one of the alternator pulley is broken, and it's kind of like starting to shred the serpentine belt. So as you guys know, when the serpentine belt on these cars, if it snaps, it can get sucked into the engine. So I can't really drive it until I get that replaced. So to be honest, I'm probably gonna go to AutoZone today or O'Reilly, grab that pulley, maybe grab a belt as well, and replace that today in today's video. Hopefully that's the goal. But yeah, guys, so very excited. We got the water pump replaced. Finally able to drive the car, but it still has these small little problems. Still missing a few little things to actually be properly running and driving. We do have to go get it smogged so we can do registration, because it does need registration done here soon. But yeah, so hopefully in today's video we're gonna go ahead and replace the rest of the problems and get that all situated. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day. We ended up driving the car home. I didn't really get much footage because, to be honest, it's pretty sketchy to drive the car without any odometer or anything, and then like the damage from behind is also pretty bad. So I was pretty sketched out driving it. So, but we made it to the shop. So we parked back over behind the shop where the car's been sitting for a while now. I ended up picking up a brand new serpentine belt. The serpentine belt is ripping lightly, just a little bit, because of the alternator pulley. That's what Erlon told me. He was the one who worked on it at BMW, so shout out to Erlon. I'll go ahead and leave his Instagram and his YouTube down below, so definitely go check out that stuff for him. He really helped me out with getting the water pump done, the warranty done, so I really appreciate him for that. I've been talking for a while now, but let's go ahead and jump into the next part of the video. So it is the next day. We're over here next to the 335. Like I said, we got to replace the power steering pulley and also the belt. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I'm not gonna keep talking because I feel like I've already talked a lot in this video. So let's go ahead and jump into replacing the power steering pulley and the belt. guys, so got the belt off. Let's see if you guys can see me. Alright, so we got the belt off over here. So I don't know if you guys can see this like little indentation over here. It's not wanting to focus properly. Maybe if I move. Alright, so over here, there's like a nice indentation, which is not supposed to be happening. It's not that big of a noticeable spot, but I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see the cords like right over here, and that's not cool. We definitely got to replace that power steering pulley. It's causing the belt to rip, and if you guys know what happens with these N54s, the belts can rip and they can get sucked into the engine if you're not careful. So it almost happened to me on my old 135. I'll go ahead and pop up a picture of the video that it almost happened. It almost happened twice. So I know from experience, I'm gonna get a crank hub plate that blocks the belt if it does rip from going into the engine, so it saves your engine. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that. I don't know if I have time for it today, but definitely once we start putting some mods on, I'm definitely gonna put that thing on because it will protect the engine. And honestly, I recommend you guys getting one too. But yeah, we got the belt off. So now let's go ahead and get the power steering pulley off. And it's gonna be kind of a pain, but we'll try our best. I think we have to take off the fan shroud. So that's not exactly the most fun thing, but we're gonna try our best. Alrighty guys, so I ended up going and getting an aluminum power steering pulley. Let me go ahead and open this up real quick. I think I got this one from Amazon for like, I think it was like 30-40 bucks, somewhere around there. I'll leave a link to it if you guys are interested and need to replace your power steering pulley. Pretty nice aluminum one. Let's see if I can get it to focus. It says it's made in China, which is, you know, always great. But anyway, let's go ahead and install this thing. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain, but let's do it. Alrighty guys, so I think we need a 13 mil to get off the power steering pulley. So let's go ahead and try that real quick. Wow, bro, guys, check this out. I mean, my camera's about to die, but bro, look at how bad this is. Like, literally most of it is missing. Do you guys see this? Like, this is how it's supposed to be all the way around. Literally, that's so bad. Oh my gosh, guys, good thing we're replacing this. That's actually kind of scary. So if you're watching this video and you have an N54, you definitely want to replace this thing, because oh my, that is really bad. I mean, look at that. Look at that right there. Yeah guys, this is literally a public service announcement to replace your power steering pulley ASAP. So just so that you guys can see the difference, this is what the aluminum one looks like. Fully intact. Literally falling apart. That's crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this one in there, and we're actually going to check if the power steering pump is actually loose. Sometimes they get loose, and that will cause your belts to rip and snap as well. So definitely check if your power steering pump is loose and it will shake upwards. That's what happened on my last N54 as well. So yeah, I'm going to check that real quick, see if that's the culprit as well. Alright guys, we're also going to be putting some thread locker on these bolts so that they don't come loose. It's always smart because apparently these always come loose. So let's go ahead and do that. You can either use the blue one or the red one. I got the blue one because they didn't really have any small packets of the red one. But red would probably be better because most likely once you put on the aluminum power steering pulley, you're never really going to need to take it off. So yeah, anyway, we're going to go ahead and put this on real quick. Alright guys, so we got the new belt, Continental OEM. Let's go ahead and throw this thing in there. Hopefully we won't have any more problems with power steering, with anything honestly to do with the pulleys. So let's go ahead and install this. Alright guys, so we got the power steering pulley on down there. We used the thread locker, tightened it up, we got the belts on. Now I think it's time to go ahead and turn on the car, see how it runs. Hopefully nothing bad happens. In case if I put it on wrong, which I'm pretty sure I put it on right, I'm gonna turn it off real quick just to make sure, because to be honest we have the fan out anyway, so you don't want to really run it too much like this. But let me go ahead and turn it on real quick. Alrighty guys, so it actually looks really good on there. Didn't see anything looking wrong. So I think now what we're gonna go ahead and do, put the fan shroud back in, put everything back together, and then I guess we can go ahead and give it a little drive, knowing in full confidence that the belt is good, because guys, that freaking power steering pulley was so bad. So let's go ahead, put everything back together and drive it. Alright guys, so we're in the car now. Let's go ahead, give it a little drive, see how it drives. It's the boy.
What up, Jay?
How's it going?
What up, fam?
What up, fam? Nick built it over here in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, this thing looks good.
Bro, I fixed it all.
How's it running? Did you fix that? Bro,
yeah, I know.
I've off again.
It keeps turning off. Alrighty guys, so this is probably going to be the end of the video. I might throw up some more driving clips, we'll see. In this video we got the water pump replaced, we got a coolant hose replaced, we got a power steering pulley replaced, and we got the serpentine belt replaced. So we're getting a lot of maintenance done, and to be honest, I'm pretty sure the previous owner did oil pan gasket, valve cover gasket, oil filter housing gasket, all those, and rear main seal, because there's like no oil leaks down there. So very happy about that. Regardless if there is any, we're gonna replace it, because to be honest, I'm tired of all these unreliable N54s. I want something more reliable with the N54, and to be honest, to get it reliable you need to do all the maintenance. So we're getting one piece of maintenance done every single time we work on this car, so it should be running pretty smoothly. So the next few things we're gonna do, we have to make sure it passes smog, and there's a few things we need to do. We also got a few mods already in for the car, so super excited to put those onto the car. But yeah guys, I won't keep talking, I'm gonna cut it short right here. Remember to check me out on Instagram, I'll go ahead and leave it down over here. Remember to subscribe while you guys are at it. I'm gonna be posting a lot more here soon. Just haven't had much time, but soon, within like the next month, we're gonna be posting a lot more, so super hyped about that. So definitely stay tuned. With that being said, remember to stay safe, stay happy, and stay in that project car. I will catch you guys later.